Welcome to episode number 7 of New England Patriots franchise. First off, I want to start off by I'm sorry that this one's been delayed, and hope I can not stress that enough. But hopefully y'all like this one. We do have an upgrade here for Kyle Williams. We're gonna go playmaker, I believe, because it's just the best upgrade. He honestly needs to be a playmaker for us. A whole plethora of upgrades, +2 deep route, +2 catching, and just overall going to be one of the better wide receivers for us, I believe, in the future. Obviously, Stephon Diggs getting up there in age, and everybody else, in a questionable position. Joshua Farmer gets an upgrade here, +2 to awareness, +3 to play rec. And we're going to hop into this one against the Cleveland Browns. We are in 83. They are in 81. Here at Gillette Stadium. I feel like we've had so many home games to start this season, so I think if we win this game, we'll be in a pretty good position. I would like to apologize if I sound a little bit off. Obviously, I did just get braces, so complicated to record, having to deal with that and everything. I got a spring that's come loose, so would like to apologize for that, but gonna try to keep pumping out content here. And out comes Deshaun Watson. A terrible touchdown to pick ratio. 5 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. That is absurd. He'll start out. He's going to step up and run on second down, only picking up 3. And it is 3rd and 7 from the 38. He will drop back to pass. Looking, rolling, and he will just lob it up, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones on the pick, trying to find his way forward, but early on, Deshaun Watson showing why he is still Deshaun Watson. That was a very questionable read there. Just lobbing it up, and I guess that explains why they are 0-7. Just lobbing it up for the receiver, and double coverage, triple coverage even, with Robert Spillane there. So, Drake Mace and the Patriots offense start out with great field position. 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, 1,500 yards. Gibson is going to start out in the game here. We're going to get Stevenson in the next play. Gibson has a little bit of space up to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16 there. Drake May under center now. It'll be another handoff. This time it's Stevenson breaking an arm tackle and just finding his way forward for a gain of 9. Last week, Ramondre Stevenson, only 11 carries, but almost 100 yards and a touchdown. Very good yards per carry. We're going to block him here. May drops back to pass. Will roll out. May is just going to have to take off with it here, and he will run out of bounds to pick up the first. 3rd down now. More or less a 3rd and goal. Henderson stopped just short. 4th and inches. And Coach Adam Vinatieri is going to leave his offense out there. May, under pressure, will just throw it to a wide open Kyle Williams over the middle. Touchdown, New England Patriots. Kyle Williams just open on that little return route. No clue what they're doing in man coverage against Kyle Williams. One of the faster receivers, is the fastest receiver on this team, at least starter-wise goes. And he just finds his way into the end zone. So it'll quickly be 7-0. Watson will hand off. And who is that at running back? I think that Tyler Algier. I guess they acquired him from the Falcons. So they will hand it off to Algier here. Just shoving a defender past and picking up the first down. From the 42 now, Watson will drop back to pass it empty. Looking, Watson just going to fire, and it's snagged out of the air. What a catch. I believe that's Jerry Jeudy on the reception there. It's going to be another stretch run. Algier cutting it up on third down, but will be stopped short. And what will they decide to do here? Will they kick or will they go for it? Obviously up past the 50, and they're going to leave the offense out there. Could be a potential quarterback sneak, and it will be. Just the chop block on Barmore, allowing Watson to get up. And I don't really know how to stop the quarterback sneak. I think we just need to walk up a linebacker. But something we're going to have to figure out. I do think for Season 2, we're going to have to tweak the sliders a little bit. And I think that we're just playing a little too well as of recently. It's obviously on Madden, but the sliders seem a little bit easy, so I may have to go and research, see what the best slider sets are. Junkins is going to get the carry, the rookie out of Ohio State. We obviously have his counterpart in Travion Henderson. But another running back that they drafted happened to be Dylan Sampson, as Carlton Davis on the bump and run, forcing Algier for a loss of 2. It's going to be another pitch play, and we're in the backfield again. Spillane gets trucked, but Gibbons is there to clean it up along with Keon White. 4th down and 8, and they will settle for a field goal. 3-7 now. It's going to be an outside run for Henderson, just finding his way forward for a gain of 8. Eventually brought down from behind by Myles Garrett. 2nd and 2. May will look over the middle. Williams again. Up past midfield. 2 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown so far for Kyle Williams. 1st down from the 49. Play action. May just going to try to roll out. Nobody open. And Myles Garrett, obviously one of the most athletic defensive edges in the league. And he's just going to force it. And then a deep shot to Hunter Henry, left wide open down the seam and up past the 8. Hunter Henry obviously did not decide to trade him at the trade deadline. It's going to be a completion. He fumbles. Stephon Diggs puts the ball on the ground and it is recovered by the Cleveland Browns. Unfortunate sequence of events there. It's going to be a screen pass to Algier, not following his blocks. Probably could have got a little bit more yardage if he just cut that back in, but 1st down nonetheless. Watson rolling, and he is sacked. Just nowhere to go. Christian Barmore. And this could potentially be a safety here. It's 2nd and 20. Backed up in their own end. Watson will drop back to pass, looking underneath for David Njoku, and he picks up about 7 to drag them out of the hole, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 13 from the 12. Watson will drop back to pass, looking, will fire it up, and they just bat it down. And they will have an injury on that one. Just a little under 2 minutes left to go. May will roll out, looking for Stephon Diggs. Diggs breaking the ankles of Denzel Ward. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs starting to come on here at midseason. What a play. Just finding the open receiver by Drake May, rolling out. And then Denzel Ward, I don't know what you need to do, but whatever you need to do, go get some freaking therapy. He's probably going to have PTSD for the rest of his life, for sure. 1st down from the 30. A quick score from the Patriots causes the Cleveland offense to try to respond, to not go into halftime down by 2 scores. Watson will drop back to pass once again. And left wide open is Jerry Jeudy breaking a tackle, but it's finally cleaned up by Kyle Duggar. From the 42 now. It's going to be a quick pass underneath. Jeudy again. About a gain of 8. Obviously, in real life, Deshaun Watson is not the starter. In real life, it is Dylan Gabriel currently, as of the date I am recording this. And Watson's just going to take off and scramble. I didn't know Watson still had the legs on him, but apparently he does. First and goal now from the 8. Watson drops back to pass. It'll be delivered underneath, and that's a touchdown. Deontay Johnson has switched between a couple AFC North teams. Started off in Pittsburgh, goes to Baltimore, and now he is in a stint with the Browns. Also had a stint in Carolina, I believe. May looks underneath for Stevenson. Obviously, pretty decent running back. We did skip over halftime because that decided to glitch on me, so Stevenson, another good carry there. 2nd and 1 now from midfield. May drops back to pass. Wide open, Kyle Williams. Is anybody going to catch him past the 10? And nobody's going to get him. Nothing but green grass, and that's a touchdown from Kyle Williams. The young receiver out of Washington State. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of Washington State, but great player as far as in this franchise so far. I don't think he's been too... He hasn't really translated to the pros in real life so far. Obviously, I haven't watched a lot of New England football, but 2nd and 5 nonetheless. I believe if they ever do give him a chance, as Watson's going to step up and scramble, makes the man miss, and will finally slide down past midfield. Deshaun Watson, their leading rusher, with 5 carries for a whopping 65 yards. That's absurd. Algier, good carry to the outside, just not have the speed to get away from Kyle Duggar there, but a nice burst from the former Falcon. And Watson's going to go down. Milton Williams in the backfield. His 4th sack of the season, I believe. He's been very good for us. Obviously, a former Raven, I believe. He's played very well. 3rd and 8. Watson will drop back. Looking, finding Jeudy on the slant. He will just rumble his way into the end zone. Don't count Cleveland out of this game just yet. They're going to go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point game. We're there, and just the diving attempt by Gibbons misses, but forces it back to the outside, and Javai is there to clean it up. No good on the 2-point conversion. Still a touchdown game. May will hand it off to Stevenson. Just running straight into contact. Play clock winding down and wide open. It looks to be Jaheim Bell. Can he outrun Myles Garrett down the sideline? And he can. Another touchdown. Another quick score by the Patriots offense. Jaheim Bell. Obviously a former draft pick. Or former draft picks. They're all former draft picks. But of the 2024 class, Jaheim Bell maybe has a more significant role in the team's future. I do think Hunter Henry will continue to be the starting tight end. We obviously have 2 veterans at the start. We have Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. And Watson just going to dump it underneath here. Only a gain of 3. But I think we could look to draft a tight end. Do we draft a tight end? I have no clue. Watson going to step up and scramble again, just maneuvering his way around Epps, and another great quarterback scramble. for Deshaun Watson. We're going to send a spy, and it's just going to be a handoff for Algier. Algier down the sideline, finding a little bit of space. Up to the 19. A good burst there from Tyler Algier. 1st and 10. It's going to be a play action. Watson rolling, cannot escape this time. Harold Landry, the former Tennessee Titan, getting in the backfield. Only a loss of 1, but that could be detrimental to their drive. This one may be coming back, as that was a completion to Njoku, but it looks to be a flag on the Cleveland Browns. Dontavian Wicks, acquired from the Green Bay Packers, with a offensive pass interference call. This time, Watson going to escape again. Deshaun Watson causing problems in the running game. 3rd down now. And that will take us past the 3rd, going into the last quarter of play. Your Patriots lead 28-16. Like I was saying before, 3rd down from the 17. Watson drops back to pass. Looking over the middle, just going to step up, firing to the end zone, and how is that even caught? Oh my goodness, what a play by David Njoku. Is that man even human? What a job by David Njoku to even hold on to this ball. It's behind him, and he's hit from behind by Jabril Peppers. What a play by the superstar tight end. It's going to be a run to Stevenson, just forcing his way forward. Another 1st down for this efficient Patriots offense. May, working off play action, looking down the field and threading the needle. Demario Douglas takes a shot at the end of that play. What a great throw by Drake May, just threading the needle right over the linebacker's head. He will look, and Demario Douglas threading the needle once again. Greg Newsome, obviously not a part of the Cleveland Browns anymore, but nonetheless, he is in this franchise, but just threading the needle once again. 2 straight dimes from Drake May. If he didn't place it there, that's an interception. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it is 35-23 now. A good carry for Algier up the middle. The Browns offense, 20th ranked, only 185 yards. Very minuscule. Minuscule? Nonetheless, like I said, braces makes it hard to pronounce things. I mean, you think about it having a hunk of metal in your mouth. Not great. It is important for the future of my teeth, though, so. Incomplete on the 1st down pass from Watson there. From the 43, he will look underneath to Njoku, just running right past a diving defender, and a 1st down in the hurry up now. Watson will look, and he will motion over Junkins into the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Junkins. Epps is there, just overruns it once again. Trying to go for the hit stick. Just Jabril Peppers just bounces right off of Quinshon Junkins. Looking at 1st down from the 30 now. It'll be a pass underneath to Johnson. Surprising that Gonzalez is not getting there in coverage in the hurry up once again. trying to have a sense of urgency to try to tie this game up. Junkins, only a gain of 3, remains in the hurry-up. Watson, with Junkins gas to his left, will just try to spin out of there. Not great blocking. Once again, still in the hurry-up, Junkins and the rest of the offense looks to be gassed. It's going to be a screen pass, but Barmore is there, but he breaks the tackle. Junkins running right over another defender. And it's 4th down. Watson on the sneak will get it. And that will put Deshaun Watson over 100 yards. But that would not end up mattering. 35-23 is your final score. Drake May and the Patriots are now 5-3 on the season. And this is where you see the number 1 teams to start to formulate and show their true colors. But the Patriots not slowing up. Looking at the stats now, Drake May, 13 for 14, 352 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Did throw an interception that I did not throw myself. Stevenson, 56 yards, 34 yards for Henderson. Douglas had a good game, so did Williams, 2 touchdowns for Williams. And the one big reception from Stephon Diggs, 1 sack for Barmore, 1 for Williams, and 1 for Harold Landry. And the 1 interception from 5'8" Marcus Jones. And unfortunately, or not, get ahead of myself. We trade Kendrick Ward for a 4th round pick through the Jaguars. And then this is the big deal. Kyle Duggar, last year of his contract, and a 4th round pick for Noel Williams, or Noel Williams, however you want to pronounce it. A 78 overall rookie corner, and a 4th round pick swap, and a 7th. Big trade there. The Falcons, recording was not great because it kind of, how do I put this? It kind of bugged out. More or less, it corrupted itself, so we won 56-10. You didn't really miss anything, but not great. Noel Williams, obviously, in the starting lineup now. 77, a little bit slow, but his coverages are good for a rookie. Could upgrade very well. I believe he'll play in our slot. And we do have an injury here. We didn't move Martin Mapu to middle linebacker, and we are going to be without him this week. Carlton Davis, our best corner so far this season, is got an upgrade. We're going to go slot because that's the best one. It gives you both man and zone. Not case in point there, but we do get press and tackle and zone coverage. But we are going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to compensate for the lost footage against the Falcons. So I hope that can satisfy. If not, I do apologize. But not great. We are 6-3 past the trade deadline. The Bucs are 3-5, surprisingly. Right now, in real life, they look like one of the best teams. Advanced to 5-1 after beating the 49ers. I am recording this on a Sunday, so let's get this one underway here. In Tampa Bay, Florida, Bordiales kicks it off, and we are underway. It's going to be returned up to the 29-yard line. Out comes Baker Mayfield. 12 touchdowns to 0 interceptions so far this season. Been playing very well. Potential MVP candidate in real life as well as in the game. He will roll out to his right, just going to look to scramble. Mayfield just running over a defender. Is brought down, though. A gain of 21 there. From the 47, Mayfield scrambling around will look for the backup tight end, I believe, and is broken up by Carlton Davis. Been playing some of the best football of his career. Obviously, somewhat of a revenge game for Carlton Davis. A former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, played with the Lions last year, enters free agency, signs with us, and he has played very well. It's going to be a handoff to Irving. Irving has good space, and he's just fighting off defenders, and is finally brought down by a swarm up to the 19, already 32 yards for the young buck. Mayfield will drop back to pass. We'll find Emeka Egbuka right over in the middle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Obviously, Egbuka not wearing the number 9. He's wearing the number 2 in real life. I don't know why they haven't made that change in real life. Or, that change in the game, rather. But, is what it is. I will try to get some of them fixed, like Luther Burden. I know he switched his number as well to number 10, I believe it was, from 89. May will hand it off to Gibson here, and he fumbles! Gibson coughs it up, but fortunately, good ball awareness by Demario Douglas just to come over and scoop it up. Obviously going to take him out after that play. Stevenson has room, trying to follow his blockers, and up to the 32, Ramondre Stevenson. A good carry there. We could have 2 1,000-yard rushers, if we're being honest. And wide open, creating separation is Stephon Diggs. Drake May finding Stephon Diggs more frequently, trying to get him involved in the offense. Through the first 6 games of the season, he has not really been involved, but has come on strongly over the last couple of weeks, and trucking 2 defenders is Ramondre Stevenson into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the Ramondre Stevenson I love and know. Stevenson just coming on strong as the number 1 running back. Just ran right over. Great blocking by the offensive line. Running right over both the safety and the corner. McCollum and Poyer, I believe that is. What a play by Stevenson. As it's going to be tied up at 7. Play action. Mayfield will drop it off to Irving. Irving has space up to the 35-yard line. Bucky Irving obviously been the main focal point of the offense for the Buccaneers. Obviously in real life as well, but he is injured in real life, along with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and now, as of today, Emeka Egbuka, questionable with a knee injury. And Milton Williams, Baker Mayfield ran right into the sack. I don't know what he was doing, but Milton Williams will take it all day. Milton Williams anchoring the defensive line and showing it there. Just not allowing Mayfield to escape. And it is 3rd down and 12. He will motion over Godwin. Mayfield will drop back. Looking. Finding a somewhat decently covered Emeka Egbuka, but brought down at the point of attack, and they will be forced to punt. Drake May leads the league in passing touchdowns with 21. It's going to be a screen pass to Gibson. Gibson finding a little bit of space on 3rd down, but we're going to be forced to go 3 and out as well. So, a couple of punts after a couple of touchdowns. Irving running past the arm tackle and brought down by Carlton Davis, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7 is your score. And now 2nd and 3 from the 33. It will be another give to Irving, cutting it up, getting vertical, shoving Davis to the ground. And already up over 60 yards is Irving. Mayfield will drop back under blitz, and he will find it Buka wide open on the curl. Bringing 7 there, not getting anybody home. Very disappointing. It's going to be a play action. He will find Ibuka underneath, cannot make the tackle. Ibuka still going. Up to the 8-yard line. What a play, and that's what Ibuka provides for you. He's a big play receiver, he can get down the field, and he's a playmaker as well. So if you need him to get shifty, make some plays, he can do that. Mayfield just going to step up and scramble. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is something our defense has struggled against, is the quarterback run. The threat of the quarterback running is something that we have yet to deal with very well. Not a hole there for Henderson in sight, but will just make his own hole, and making Antoine Winfield Jr. miss so bad. This is a couple of times now, showing the shiftiness off, snapping the ankles of Antoine Winfield. May will roll out, going to get vertical, running, and he will be down at the 40-yard line. Drake May showing off the athleticism as he most does every game. May will hand it off to Henderson. Henderson has a little bit of space, and he is finally brought down at the 25 of the Buccaneers, threatening towards the red zone. First down from the 25. May will drop back. We'll look for Gibson on the angle route up to the 8. Gibson has been somewhat reliable as a receiver for Drake May. And just going to be a quick slant from Douglas. Great read there by Drake May to see the blitzing edge. And note that Douglas is going to be wide open on the slant. Great recognition, great communication. So all you can do as a quarterback in the league is read the defense. And it's going to be tied up at 14. A minute and ticking. Mayfield drops back to pass. We'll find Ibuka. No, he won't. Broken up by the All-Pro corner, Christian Gonzalez. It's going to be a lofter for Cade Otton, the no-glove-wearing maniac. First down. I still don't understand how any receiver cannot wear any gloves, and he's going to be picked off. Marcus Jones with another interception. Could he be in the future plans for the Patriots defense? Has played very well up to this point in the season, has not been tested too much. Obviously, the height at corner, a little bit concerning. I mean, he's 5'8" at cornerback, going up against 6'5" receivers such as Mike Evans. May will just step up and look to run, and he will go down at the 21-yard line. Clock still ticking in the hurry up. 25 and counting. May drops back to pass. Looks underneath for Diggs, accelerating past Antoine Winfield Jr., breaking his ankles once again. 16 seconds left. May looking sacked. And will they get points out of this? They will have a chance to run one more play. Looking, May just going to scramble. A rookie mistake. A sophomore mistake by Drake May. Had a chance at points there. Should have just thrown it out of bounds. Not great there. Taking a look at the halftime report, as it'll actually work this time. The Colts and the Falcons. Obviously, is Anthony Richardson a quarterback. Surprising. Michael Penix Jr. Yeah, that was a big key in the Falcons game that I forgot to mention, that Michael Penix is injured. So they were without their starting quarterbacks. They had Kirk Cousins back there throwing the ball, which he threw us a couple picks. So Geno Smith, a great pocket, just going to loft it, and what a catch by, I believe this is Jacoby Myers. Just snags it out of the air. 26-24 is your final. Broncos losing to the Raiders. And our final game to look at here, the Baltimore Ravens sitting at 6-2, as well as the Minnesota Vikings sitting at 6-2. It's going to be Lamar Jackson on the play action. Action Jackson, just running right past everybody, breaking a couple tackles into the end zone. 17-10 is your halftime score. Lamar Jackson looking to lead the Ravens to a big victory. And that's it. That's all we have for today. Emeka Buka has torched us so far on defense, as well as Bucky Irving, along with the rest of the offense of the Buccaneers. But Marcus Jones with the one interception. Very, very huge. Obviously, you see our stats there. Diggs, 2 catches for 41 yards. May's only thrown the ball 7 times, but does have a deep touchdown completion. So, on to the second half now. May dropping back, and it's broken up. Intended for Diggs on that play. Broken up by Jordan Poyer, I believe. And that was third down. Irving breaking tackles now. And it's another first down for the Tampa Bay offense. 2nd and 8. Mayfield drops back to pass. Wants Mike Evans, and he will get it. Carlton Davis, really just nothing you could do there. Played really good man coverage. It's going to be a handoff to Irving on 2nd down. And that's another first down for the Bucs. We're going to send a blitz here. And Mayfield just going to try to step up. For some reason, doesn't run with it, and he's going to pay. Sacked in the backfield, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Mayfield will drop back to pass. Looking over the middle for Evans. Once again, great coverage by the defense, and just too big, too muscly is Mike Evans. The quick completion from Mayfield to Godwin picks up another first down. It's going to be a handoff out of the pistol, and Bucky Irving will spin his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. 21-14 is now your score. Stevenson finding a little bit of room to the outside. Gain of 9. May, under center, will hand it off once again to Stevenson. Breaking a tackle, Stevenson. Another first down for the Patriots offense. I have noticed Stevenson is a very angry runner. He runs with anger. He runs with anticipation. He runs with force and contact, as it's another first down after the completion to Diggs. It's going to be a handoff to Stevenson, and that's something he mixed into his game too. A little bit of looseness does not work there though, and it will be a first down. Play action. It will be a dump off to Stevenson, running right over Jordan Poyer. Apologize if I sound a little bit scraggly in my throat. A little bit ill. So, 3rd and 1 from the 14. It would be a play action, and May's going down. The defense not fooled there, and Andres Borealis just tried to send him a kick. Misses it. A 38-yard field goal missed by the rookie will leave the score as is. It's going to be a third down, complete over the middle once again to Mike Evans. Mike Evans has been torching us over the middle so far. It's going to be a play action. Evans once again over the middle, breaking tackles. Mike Evans, touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans just too big, too strong for this defense. A consistent 1,000-yard receiver. 3rd and 6. May. Looking over the middle for Douglas, and it's going to be complete. First down on the 3rd down. And a little bit of life for a dormant offense. And what is the coverage? Williams on a coverage breakdown. Just rushes his way to the end zone. Kyle Williams on the busted coverage. Just nobody on him. Unguarded. And he finds his way into the end zone. The CPU decided to go for 2 when I sim the extra point. I normally sim the extra point, if you can't tell. But, another a fumble! A stunning play there from Jabril Peppers. A careless mistake by Baker Mayfield. And Christian Barmore will recover it. But being loose with the ball, Baker Mayfield just gets rocked by Jabril Peppers, forcing that ball out, and it's going to be recovered by the big boy, Christian Barmore, and out comes Drake May. The offense, not great, but not terrible. Stevenson finding room to the edge, about a gain of 9. The hole was clogged there. 10 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown is Stevenson. May. Going audible to a vertical look here. Looking, May rolling. Just trying to fire it away, and he's going down. Yaya Diaby in on the pressure, and it is a 2-minute warning. The Patriots down by a touchdown in the 4th quarter. It's going to be a screen pass. Gibson almost picks it up. A gain of 13. And a busted coverage once again, it looks like. May just has Douglas wide open. What are the Buccaneers doing? Looking at it right off the line there. Nobody is covering him. Just nobody. And that allowed us to get the touchdown. Wow. The 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game is no good. Like I was saying, I sim the stuff, I leave it up to the team, and no good. The Buccaneers, all they need is a field goal. The question is, will they waste enough time? 2nd and 10. Bucky Irving out of the backfield, getting his team up to the 40-yard line of the opposition. Or their own 40. Excuse me. It's going to be a bubble to Ibuka just picking up the first down. And in the hurry up now. All they need is a field goal. Field goal range is about the 30-ish yard line. Mayfield will just survey. Mayfield breaking a tackle. Baker Mayfield is in field goal range. Up to the 37. All they have to do is center the kick, but what will they do? They're going to pass the ball. And Godwin will hold on to it. And they call a timeout. 2nd and 3. Mayfield. He's going to drop back to pass again. What is he doing? And he's sacked. And in the hurry up. Mayfield drops back to pass once again. What is he thinking? Going to lob it up. And it is swatted down by Carlton Davis. The smart play, getting the incompletion, not wasting any more time. Now Chase McLaughlin on to kick. Will he make it? Good snap, good hold. It is right down the middle. A 2-point game with just a little over 20 seconds left to go. May drops back to pass. Williams beats his man. Zion McCollum cannot catch up. Williams finally brought down at the 24. And all New England has to do is run the football, center the kick up. But do they trust their kicker? Apparently not. We're just going to throw it here. Just going to get it out to Gibson on the low flat route. And we're going to call a timeout. Will we hand the ball off here? We do. Henderson just not getting much, but trying to center the kick. And a timeout with 3 seconds left. Are the Buccaneers going to attempt to ice the kicker, Borealis? Already missed a kick from this range. Will he do it again? And they will ice the kicker. The rookie kicker, one of the biggest plays of his career. An iced kick. For the lead and the win. Borealis. It looks down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots will skim their way to a W. Just barely squeaking the game out. This is a potential Game of the Year candidate. Wow. What a game. Played by both teams. Props to the Buccaneers. They left it all out there. But it just wasn't good enough. A couple of defensive breakdowns causes them to lose a close game with one of the teams that has been really good this season. And they will fall to 3-6 while we advance to 7-3. And what a game. Taking a look at the stats. May 13 for 18, 246 yards and 3 touchdowns. Stevenson 10 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown. Henderson at 43. Diggs, Williams. Williams was the big guy. And Douglas as well, both with big-time touchdowns. Defensively, a good amount of TFLs. A sack from Craig Woodson, one from Milton Williams, and half a sack go to Barmore and Landry, and a pick from Marcus Jones. Taking a look at the mock draft to end this one off, the Browns are projected to take 2 quarterbacks, which is just weird. And we're not in the top anywhere, you see. We're down here at 27. Taking a middle linebacker. But that's going to be all here today. God bless.